What? Oh, excuse me. Hey, shut up! Hey! Shut up! It's time for some movies!
May 15th. Once upon a time, a boy named Bicycle Jerry came whooshing and darting down Baker Road on his puce-huffy 10-speed. He grinned and shouted happily, whooping like an Indian and ringing his little bell down that quiet suburban street. The wind was screaming in his ears and his heart pumped like thunder in his throat. He was on his way back from Farnucci's bakery, so with a 12er of hot fresh donuts and a pink box secured to the back of his bike seat, he was on his way home to watch some tube and do his special ed homework. Bicycle Jerry didn't have any friends. He was what a lot of people call slow, mildly retarded. And kids can so often be cruel, and he was usually taunted by them at school to shouts of, hey, Jerry, you idiot," and tardo fat, check for fudge where Jerry sat. Usually this rolled off Jerry's back, but today was different. Down the road a piece, there was a group of neighborhood nasties who called themselves the Baker Road Stilettos. They were led by the nastiest kid of all, Ronnie Backensteel. The rotten boys were busy, hammering rusted nails into the tops of fences around kids' houses they hated. This was great fun when the unsuspecting kid would sneak out at night and rush to hop his fence. Next thing he knew, he had a hand shredded beyond recognition. Ronnie had just put the finishing touches on a dangerous impaler outside Sammy Splander's yard when he heard a familiar sound. The sound that brought a pang of elation to his dark little ticker. A bicycle bell. And happy shouting. Cool, thought Ronnie. Now we'll see some action. Bicycle Jerry looked up just in time to see the fist, but not in time to stop the fist, although the fist stopped him. Crack went Bicycle Jerry's 5 favorite teeth, and his bicycle went home without him. His back hit the blacktop with a heaving thud, and his thrown-back head clipped his own shoulder blades before coming to a scuffing stop at an angle alien to a human body. Ronnie Backensteel laughed and spat out a rope of chocolatey phlegm. "How was your trip there, donut boy?" he taunted. Bicycle Jerry didn't answer. "I said, how was your trip, banana head? What are you, deaf?" He walked toward the crumpled boy, and that was when he saw the dark, spreading stain seeping out of Jerry's left ear. "Uh-oh," muttered Ronnie. "Oh my God, you killed him," said Pete Wiskett, who up until now had had his middle finger shot up and waving in Jerry's direction. "I couldn't have. I only tapped him," pleaded Ronnie. The street was too quiet. The birds stopped singing. The dogs stopped barking. All the regular street sounds now broke off as if suddenly sealed behind the world's biggest door. Then little wounded Bicycle Jerry stirred. A groggy peep emitted from his torn and smashed mouth. Ronnie ran up and knelt beside him. "Hey, donut boy, you okay?" he said. "Come to me," groaned Jerry, spitting out shards of enamel and gravel. Ronnie bent down. "What is it?" Almost whispering, Bicycle Jerry said, "Eternal thunder, forever black fire, the shroud of infinity, coldest death from head to feet." Then Bicycle Jerry died, slipping into the other world. Ronnie's eyes filled with 1,000-tongued fear. No, you lousy fat pile of crap. Oh, why me?" He looked up at his friends, but they were gone. They'd run away scared. "Lousy yellow chickens!" screamed Ronnie, and he stood there alone on the street with the corpse of the donut boy. And that's when the first real pain hit him. The feeling that someone was ripping through his intestines with a white-hot straight razor. He fell to his knees, and as his weight hit the pavement, giant slabs of his skin slid off his bones and hit the road with a wet slap. He tried to scream blood and murder, but his tongue had turned into a clod of maggots that slurped and gurgled in his teeth and down his windpipe. The digits of his fingers and toes caught fire and melted away like burning Crayolas, leaving flesh-colored drips in the gutter. He shrieked with a madman's horrors, then his heart burst in his chest, filling his lungs with blood, adrenaline, and stomach bile. Moments later, he lay dead beside Jerry. The birds began to sing again. Somewhere in the other world, Jerry licked the cherry jam from his fingers and dug into a maple bar and didn't have to do his homework after all.
This is my rabbit Nibbles. He likes to nibble, 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 nib, 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 nib. My rabbit Nibbles.